George Springer's dramatic blast sends the Toronto Blue Jays to the World Series in a moment that will live long in franchise folklore. George Springer delivered the knockout blow for the Toronto Blue Jays. With the Blue Jays down in Game 7 of the American League Championship Series, Springer came through in the biggest moment, a 3-run home run that sent Toronto to the World Series for the first time since 1993. The context: from deep hole to summer surge. The Blue Jays entered the 2025 season determined to turn things around, and they did just that. After managing only 74 wins and finishing last in the American League East in 2024, they rebounded to post 94 wins and captured the division crown in 2025. ESPN.com. Springer himself epitomized that resurgence. After a disappointing 2024, .220 average, 19 home runs, .674 OPS, he rebounded to hit .309 with 32 home runs and a .959 OPS this season. The moment: 7th inning, everything on the line. In Game 7 against the Seattle Mariners, the Blue Jays found themselves trailing and in desperate need of a spark. In the bottom of the 7th inning, with runners on second and third and the hometown crowd anxiously watching, Springer stepped to the plate. Facing Mariners reliever Eduard Bazardo, Springer received 2-seam fastballs on the inner half. The second one caught too much of the plate, and Springer pounced. He launched the ball into the seats in left field for a go-ahead 3-run shot. Springer later reflected, "I knew I got the guy in from third, which was all I was trying to do, and then I started to watch the outfielder. I sort of blacked out after that." Why it matters? That home run not only changed the game, but it also sent the Blue Jays to the World Series for the first time since 1993, evoking memories of Joe Carter's iconic series-winning homer from that year. It marked Springer's 23rd career postseason home run, tying him for third most in MLB postseason history. For Springer personally, and for Toronto as an organization, the moment represented redemption. Springer's contract with Toronto began in 2021, and his first 2 postseason runs with the club ended without a win in 4 games. For the Blue Jays and their fans, the victory capped a dramatic turnaround from last-place team to league champion in a single year. The aftermath. Looking ahead. With their hearts full of hope and Toronto's fans roaring in ecstasy, the Blue Jays now turn their attention to the World Series, set to begin at home at Rogers Center this Friday. The opponent, the reigning champion Los Angeles Dodgers, who are chasing a repeat, something no team has accomplished in 25 years.